What is going on, Jerome's? We're going to fire up a 7-round Vikings mock draft, but outlining what could happen in free agency as well as the Vikings in-house roster moves, because that depends. That is going to affect what happens in the draft. So cutting Dalvin, cutting CJ Ham, it hurts. Thielen, Harrison restructured. Now, you could tell me that Thielen's cut. It's fine. Shelley resigned. Diesel Tomlinson back. Kendricks, Hicks cut. Za'Darius and Danilo stay in the fold. Bradbury and P-squared walk. So, again, that's a quick back of envelope what's going on in this offseason. Free agent sign. So, wide receiver, 2 interior offensive linemen, a D lineman, a corner, and a linebacker. So, you're suturing up depth and some potential starting spots. So, you go into the draft not needing a specific player or position, and that's the best spot to be in because drafting for need keeps you drafting for need. So let's recap what happened at the top of the draft. So Carter 1, Bryce Young 2, Will Anderson 3, CJ Stroud goes to the Colts. I like that. I think CJ Stroud is the safest of the 4 quarterbacks, and his ceiling is still pretty high. Tyree goes to the Seahawks. Witherspoon goes to the Lions. Levis lands with the Raiders. Richardson goes with the Falcons. So 4 quarterbacks off the board. Brian Branch. That's gross. Ajero Vero gets Brian Branch to go with J.C. Horn and Jeremy Chin and Brian Burns and Derek Brown. That's gross. Quentin Johnston going to the Eagles. I guess they're going 3 deep there. Gonzalez goes to the Tennessee Titans. Skoransky going to the Texans. So first you buy the house and then you get the insurance. That makes sense. Although they should hang on to Tunsil. Broderick Jones replacing Becton. Cansey going to the Patriots. I like that a lot. Addison going to Green Bay. That sucks. Miles Murphy, Paris, Van Ness, Bruzzi, blah, 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 blah. So Vikings are on the clock at 23. And like I said, since the Vikings have checked the box a lot in free agency, and also guys that they retain, so they can truly go BPA in the spot. So, I mean, Smith and Jigba is there, super slot machine. I think that he could be really thriving alongside Jefferson and KJ and TJ. Bijan Robinson is there. I think that he could potentially be an absolute dynamic game changer. Joey Porter Jr. is a stud. I love Andre Carter can be something down the line. Dalton Kincaid may be the best tight end in this class. It's a very good tight end class, but of course, you know, you do have Hawkinson, so that's whatever there. But what do we do? I mean, a couple trade offers. So Bengals at 28. I'm going to gouge your eyes out. So move down 5 spots and pick up a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why not? Just pick up everything, man. Let's go. Let's go. All right, so we pass up on Smith and Jigba and Joey Porter Jr., but we still get Bijan Robinson. I'm doing it. Like, you know, like I said in our simulation, Dalvin gone, CJ Ham gone, but Robinson, I understand the whole not taking a running back in the first round, but you're getting him at 28. It's not like he's the number 4 overall pick. So I'm pretty fired up about that, to be honest. I mean, Bijan is a threat to score every single time he touches the ball. He is electric, and I like it, man. All right, so Colby Wooden is there. Jaden Reed is there. Kendry Miller. We don't need a running back, I guess. Cody Mauch makes a lot of sense here. We're on the clock again in 5 picks. I do like Skinner, too. We're going to go with Wooden. You can never have enough dudes who get the quarterback, and who knows if Za'Darius is going to be here long term. So we got Jacqueline Roy, who I like a lot. Like, he was supposed to be our higher pick, but I don't know. All right, so picking up the pride of LSU. So we got a defensive interior. Again, this is kind of fun. Just cherry picking the top and not worrying about positional need, but you know, factoring it into a degree. Tucker. Should we just take another running back? Nah. Cam Jones. Trey Palmer, I love a lot. All right, so going Trey Palmer. We're getting some speed all up in this B. Him and Speedy Naylor. So Voorhees is there. O'Connell is there. DJ Turner, I like a lot. I think DJ Turner is super underrated. All right, so DJ Turner it is. I grabbed the corner out of Michigan. And this is nice. So the board is still like syncing up with positions of need for the Vikings, even though a lot of the boxes have been checked. Torrance, Tutu, yeah. I mean, we're grabbing him, right? Yeah. All right, so we got the linebacker. Again, like we are sort of addressing positions of need, but we're not straying too far from the board, which is kind of nice. Oh, do we double dip on linebacker? I mean, we could. Metro Miller's a stud. Although, yeah, we said we love Julius Brents a lot. I think his versatility would come in handy in Flores' versatile scheme. So, yeah. Can play corner, can play safety, can play nickel, can do a lot of things. I mean, Stetson Bennett won't go away. I just don't think that Stetson Bennett is an NFL quarterback. I just really don't. All right, we're going to go Schoonmaker. So we got the tight end. We got 2 picks left. There we go. Clayton Tune. He made it. He made it. Clayton Tune. Pride of Houston. Let's go. So we got the QB. And what else do we want at the end? Pick 248. How's it going to be when you don't know me anymore? Do we just take the fullback? I mean, we may as well. We got rid of CJ Ham. People have always been champing at the bit for me to take the NDSU fullback. So recapping the offseason real quick. So these are the moves that happened that allowed the Vikings to go full-on BPA in the draft. So moving down and gouging the Bengals' eyes out. I don't even know who they came up for. Doesn't matter. Whatever. But I understand Bijan Robinson is a running back. I understand the whole being against drafting running backs in the first round. Bijan Robinson is different. He is head and shoulders the best running back in this class. And getting him at 28, it's phenomenal. Right. Cheaper deal, 5th-year option. I mean, you're good to go there. Colby Wooden, adding him to the pass rush repertoire certainly doesn't hurt as Wanham gets a little bit older, potentially aging out of his rookie deal. And your running back was Darius and Daniil. So Wooden, I think, has a chance to learn and really be effective. Jacqueline Roy, I think, is super underrated. I think that he brings a lot of power. I think that he does a lot of things that the Vikings defensive line sorely needs. Trey Palmer, speedster on the outside. DJ Turner brings some physicality and toughness. I think that he's really underrated as a cornerback. Getting him in the 4th is great. Henry Tutu, you got an absolutely aggressive linebacker. So adding him, going to be a stud on special teams and also potentially could contribute as a starter down the line. Julius Brents, I know and love with the wingspan and versatility. Schoonmaker coming in from Michigan could be a nice addition to the tight end room, even though you do have guys like Johnny Munt. You do have guys like Nick Muse, etc. Clayton Tune, we're taking a flyer on a 6th-round quarterback. Can certainly benefit from sitting for a long time. Maybe he develops into a backup, maybe something more. And Hunter Lupke, the fullback from NDSU, who everyone always wants in the 7th round. So overall, they gave us an A-, but I mean that's what happens when you're not concerned about positional need. But it is funny how it did sort of sync up the way it did, and we didn't have to go diving down the board just to be like, oh, we need this position, oh, we need that. So hopefully the Vikings can check a lot of boxes, both with their in-house moves as well as in free agency, and then just draft BPA.